So you wishing your dream would come true. You're wishing that things would change. You're hoping that the thing that you desire just fall out the sky. But that is never going to happen if you don't do the work. So in this video, what I want to speak to you about is how to stop wishing and start working towards your dream, even if you've been lazy. What's up, it's Gene, this word to be great, and I'm here to help you to go from feeling worthless to worthy. When you're wishing for something over and over again, it's just like it already happened, because the more you tell people, the more excited you feel about it. But the problem is you're not making anything happen. You're not taking action. You're not getting results. You're just wishing for your dream instead of working for your dream. So here are 3 things that you can do that will help you to go from wishing to working. Now, what I'm going to do is use my dream of becoming an author, because I think this is the best illustration to help you to go from wishing to working for your dream. Now, the first thing you have to do is determine what small thing you can do that will help you start building momentum. See, when I got serious about writing my book, the first step that I determined that will help me to build a momentum to complete a book is to write the one story that will help me to determine what the book will be about. And that story was my daddy leaving, which was my empty closet moment story. So I wrote that story out. See, whatever your dream is, whether it's to lose 20 pounds, you have determined what small step you can take that can start to spark your momentum. And if it's losing weight, maybe that small spark could be you can get up at a certain time. Maybe you've been getting up at 8 o'clock a.m. and you can start getting up at 7:50 a.m. It just needs to be something small that will allow you to start to build that momentum. If you like this video, I want to ask you to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell so anytime I post a new video, you are notified. The second thing is what I call momentum life support. And that is when you come up with a daily small step you can do on a consistent basis that will allow you to keep that momentum going. You see, when I wanted to write that book, I made my mind up that if I was going to make it happen, I was going to write a paragraph a day, which would be only 1 or 3 sentences every day to keep that momentum going. And because I stayed focused on that, it allowed me to start writing page after page, chapter after chapter, so I can start moving towards the realizing of my dream. And you have to do the same, whatever it is you want to accomplish. You have to find something you can do on a daily basis that will give you momentum life support. Because if you allow your momentum to die, there's no way you're going to realize your dream, and you're going to go back to wishing on your dream instead of working on your dream. And the last thing is what I talk about in my book, Worthy to be Great, which is focus concentration. So what is this? Well, imagine for a second I have a magnifying glass in my hand, right? And we go outside and I hold that magnifying glass up to the sky as high as I can, and I have a piece of paper on the concrete. Now, what you think is going to happen? Nothing at all. All that magnifying glass is going to do is shine light over that paper, over the grass, over the concrete. Nothing significant is going to happen. But if I took that same magnifying glass and I brought it down closer to that piece of paper, and then the sun started to shine through that magnifying glass, and you have a beam of light that is focused on the paper itself, you and I both know that the paper will start to burn. Why? Because that magnifying glass has focused concentration on the paper itself. And that's how you have to be about your dream. You have to have focused concentration. That is when you are blocking everything out and you focus on doing the daily task that's going to allow you to work on your dream. Now, the best way to do this is create what I call focused concentration sessions. You see, when I was working on my book, my focused concentration session was at 5 a.m. after I left the gym. So from 5 a.m. to 5:30, I will write my paragraph so I could keep working on my dream. And when I was focused at that moment, the only thing I concentrated on was those 1 or 3 sentences. I didn't have my phone around me. I wasn't checking social media. The only thing I was doing is focusing on writing that book. And you have to do the same thing with your dream. If you want to go from wishing to your dream to working on your dream, you have to have that focused concentration. So focused that you like a magnifying glass that is close to a piece of paper. These are the 3 things that allow you to go from wishing for your dream to working on your dream. And I want to encourage them to apply them to your life. Now, if you want to take it a step further, my premium ebook, Worded to Be Great, talks about having focused concentration and more depth. So you can be able to focus on your dream without being distracted by your friends, distracted by social media, or being distracted by your own thoughts. And that is why I wrote this book, to help people like you who want to build the discipline, the mindset necessary to make their dreams become reality. So if that's you, click on the QR code or the link in this video and get my premium ebook today. You can make your dreams happen, but you have to go from wishing for your dream to working towards your dream. And you can do so. All you have to do is make up your mind to commit to that great vision inside of you, because you are worthy to be great.